Okay, we're going to try again. Maybe third time's the charm. It's Barb coming to you from my craft studio. I've been working on my One Little Tag Challenge. This tag is hosted by Jenny of Craft Stuffed Dummies. She does it through a Facebook group, but she also does videos on Periscope, and I believe she puts them on her YouTube channel. I'm not positive, so if you don't have, Facebook, you could still participate. You could even do it on your own without any, you just wouldn't get her prompts. It's basically, the challenge is to do one little tag a day to keep being creative, because she says, a tag's small, it doesn't take long to do, so most of us can probably squeeze out time of our day to do at least one tag a day. Though she's very open and says, she doesn't care if you only do one tag a week and whatever. She just wants to promote being creative. And each week she gives a different prompt. This week's prompt, or week 3's prompt, was inspirational quotes. So I ended up doing 10, which she hasn't given a new quote for this week. I think she was busy at CHA. So, but she'll be doing another one. But at this point, I've done 24 tags, and it's the 24th, so I'm right on schedule. This one, it says, "The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch without doing anything." Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. The time is always right to do the right thing. A nation that is afraid to let its people judge the truth and falsehood in an open market is a nation that is afraid of its people. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too big of a burden to bear. So the simple truth is, when women succeed, America succeeds, and we should be choosing policies that benefit women, because that benefits all of us. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemy, but the silence of our friends. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak up and remove all doubt. This one. When I do good, I feel good. When I feel bad. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion. That one I know I took off who it was attributed to, because I know it was wrong, so I just put the quote up there because I like the quote. So, and I wish that were true of everybody, that when they do good, they feel good, but when they do bad, they feel bad. But a lot of people seem to get a lot of joy out of making others feel bad. And then this one, I've always liked Helen Keller. She was kind of somebody I looked up to as a child. I used to read everything I could get my hands on about her, so I had to take this one. Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. Like I said, Jenny's been busy. I think over the weekend it was CHA. Has anybody been watching videos from CHA of what's new for 2017 in the craft world? I've seen a lot of really fun, interesting things. One of my favorites that's coming out is by We Are Memory Keepers. It's the planner punch board. I love all their punch boards, so. But it has, it comes with discs, punches that can do like ring bound, for ring bound planners, or you can do it for anything, with rings. Like, it can do the ones with the 6 holes, or you could do the ones with 4 or 2 or 3 or whatever. And then they sell accessories to do like the disc bound for like the Happy Planner, and they sell ones for the coiled ones, so you can add your own things into the coiled planners. So I might have to get that. Right now I mainly use Happy Planners. I do have a few of the Target binders that I have that I bought, that I use for some of I keep addresses and current projects I'm working on. The addresses are people that I send things to, different crafty people, mainly out in YouTube land, that I sometimes just send random projects that I've done, because I like to do pocket letters, but I don't want to keep them myself. So sometimes when after I do them, I'll just mail them out to somebody randomly. I did a few swaps, but I never got anything back, which when I mail them out now, I don't care that I'm not getting anything back. That's not the point of it. But when you register for a swap, the whole point is that you send something out, you get something back. But most of the time, I never got anything back. So I decided that I wouldn't do swaps anymore. I would just randomly send them out to people just because I wanted to send them out. And that was it, with no expectations of getting anything back. I usually at least get a thank you, which is nice, you know. Hey, we all like opening the mailbox and finding something that isn't a bill. Happy mail. But I belong to a group called Spark People online. It's a free group. They do have a paid membership, but I don't pay for it. It's just like a fitness group that you can use for either just trying to be more active or lose weight or whatever. I belong to that, and I am the leader or co-leader, I should say, because I do have other people that I work with, of a couple of groups. I do one for the We Walk It Out game, and I do one for We Fit Exercise, because I use my Wii a lot for exercising. I also like to do indoor walking videos, mainly Leslie Sansone. I used to love to do her 5-mile one, but I can't do that anymore. About the most I can do is one. Sometimes I'll take a 2-mile one out, but I don't think I've gotten through a 2-mile one in a long time. I can get partway through it, and then I'm having a hard time breathing, so I have to stop. It's all muscular. It's not really my lungs. It's all muscular due to the connective tissue disease, and if I overdo, I start really having a hard time breathing, so I have to watch that I don't overdo, which is better than it was, because before I didn't have to do it. When things were really getting bad and they couldn't figure out what was wrong, I didn't have to do anything. I could be sitting here and I wouldn't be able to breathe. But they said technically that wasn't right, that I could breathe. I was short of breath and kind of gasping, but once they figured out that it was, they actually never could say 100% sure that's why, but since they've been giving me medication for the autoimmune illness, that has improved. So I've done some research since then, and I think I've kind of figured out what it was, even though they can't officially tell me what it was. And that's fine. I don't care as long as it's better. But anyways, I'm interested in that planner punch board. Tim Holtz has some new inks coming out. They're Distress Oxide. Those I thought looked pretty cool. Trying to think of what else I've seen. Oh, We Are Memory Keepers is coming out with a sewing machine for anybody who's interested in that. They said it's designed for sewers but enhanced for crafters. So it's got special needles that you can sew on paper with, and you can sew with baker's twine, and they named a few other things, but that looked interesting. The Deflecto storage, of course, looked cool. They've got some new things coming out. But I'll try to remember to link some of the people whose videos I watched. I watched ones from Craft Test Dummies and Ken's Creations, Melody Lane. I don't remember if I watched any by Crafts by Two, but I know they were there, so they probably had some as well. I'll have to check it out, because maybe they did something that I missed. But anyways, there were some pretty cool things coming out. If you've been watching the videos, tell me below what you liked that's coming out in 2017. Well, that's all I have for now. I'll catch you later. Thank you.